What is up, everyone? The Free Mic back at it again. Devlog number 8. We're still in the kitchen, so I added quite a few things, but we're gonna finish it today together. So I added a dining table, dining chairs, little wine rack bottle, a calendar decal. That originally was made with AI, but the number were all over the place, so I had to kind of Photoshop them properly, and I stopped at 23, and I thought it was kind of cool to just go on it after 3. Also, there's an extra day in the week, but it works. Yeah, I have this hot here. I just need to fix the texture a bit. Added decals, the lights, so this is what it looks like. I don't know why it's doing that sometimes. Okay, so I have swinging light as well. It just add a bit of ambience. So they're the same concept as like in the other video. I was really close actually. I just forgot a tiny property to set properly, and that's why it was not working. But now I kind of really understand how to make it, so I was able to make it with these lamps here. Audio, there's nothing as of now. No footstep, no background music, no room tone or anything, so it's kind of weird. But that's going to be something I'm going to work on probably later today. I am reusing this asset from the main hall, which kind of fits. That is, no, that was there under the, and I'm going to put it back there actually, just so I'm probably going to try to get another counter. And put it here instead to have like 2 counter surface. So I still have like a bit of light and that decal of a window. I'm still not convinced I'm gonna use it. It looks all right at best, but yeah, I'm not. I prefer this one, which is fully 3D modeled. To be fair. But yeah, so that's pretty much what we have as of now. I want to keep adding a couple models. This corner is very empty. I'm not entirely sure what to put there. I tried like the buffet from the main hall. It worked, but I don't know. I think I might have done the kitchen a bit too big. But maybe we're gonna pile a bunch of garbage bag with maybe some blood around. We could maybe apply some physics to the garbage bags. Maybe I'm gonna add some sitting garbage bag like in the living room. It's gonna be a bit of an exploratory buildings. Oh yeah, also I did something. It's not perfect, but it works a bit. So I asked Pete to give me like a set of clutter that I can use, and it came out not so bad. Now I'm still at this step. Unfortunately, this is just one model, so I need to kind of carefully separate everything. So I only did the pile of plate that is floating, and also really dark pile of plate, and that pot that is also kind of floating. That's better. So I'm not sure. I mean, again, it's kind of a pain to separate because at least unless there's a better way, which I'm sure there is, but I think I'm gonna try it instead to maybe model them one by one to get a bit of better result. Again, it's not bad, but it's really a pain to separate. But I'm still I'm still gonna use a couple of those pieces, like the cups, the mugs, those tiny bowls, maybe whatever the fuck that is, or that too. Just kind of monstrosity. Yeah. So I have a bit of wind as well. It's hidden here. But we can see it's very minimal. but it's just that's what gives the tiny swing to the chandelier. That I repainted all of the globe to get a emissive texture, so we get that. And there's an actual light inside that casts the shadows, which I think in this particular instance it works really well and it looks good. I think the lack of sound makes it a bit kind of weird to me. Not even like it's so dead silent. But anyway, so yeah, let's try to get a counter that hopefully can match. Oh, you know what? Let's start by just fixing the texture here. Moved it properly. So it's a bit unfortunate. I tried to move all of my stuff around. That was a huge mistake. I learned my lesson the hard way. So I'm stuck with a bunch of model in the model file. Like, thank God I started the kitchen to do it like separately. But when I move stuff, I mean, I can move stuff, but then the folder, it only moves it in Unreal, not in the system. And when I try to move that system wide, it broke all the link, and I don't know how to fix that. So, well, if anyone knows how to do that, let me know in the comments for sure. But so for now, it's unfortunately a fuck it kind of situation. But at the very least, I mean, I know now that you need to start by doing that properly. I'm gonna find the goddamn kitchen and oven hot, but the whole reason why I was doing that is because I just wanted to print the material. Grr. Material, oven hot, oven hot, and now I can go here. Yeah, we definitely want to know bitmaps and nearest filtering, and definitely tone down that texture size a tad. I'll try 1024, but I think I can go 512 because it's far. Yep. That matches pretty good. Okay, so let's move that back where it was originally, which is behind that. Whoops. Boop. And it was kind of to have like kind of a bench situation. Could maybe make it, yeah, a bit smaller. So, clunk, clunk. There you go. And now let's see if Pete is willing to grace us with a counter. So I need a segment, I guess, of kitchen counter. So no sink or anything, just the counter unit. Okay, there's still a sink, and that's a L shape. So that's not good. Just a straight segment. And remember, no sink. No sink. I mean, I don't hate it. It's just it doesn't work. That's what I need. Yeah, there is still a corner and there's still a sink. Okay, that's rough this morning. So it is. It is still L shape and there is still a sink. I need just the sinkless portion, maybe. Portion. I don't know if sinkless is a word, but so this is often the biggest problem with AI sometimes is that type of thing where like for some reason most of the counter that it knows about are L-shaped, although the first one it gave me that we are using in the kitchen is not L-shaped. Maybe it's the sinkless part that confuses him a bit. Okay, there's the sink, but I can fix that. I can definitely fix that. Because otherwise I kind of like the unit. So let's open that. And let's just patch that hole so we can model it properly. I think I'm gonna grossly just clone that stuff. Maybe a bigger brush. There you go. I'm sorry. So that is fixed. I would say it turned out actually pretty well. It really helped that like there's already kind of those kind of stain damage stuff make the cloning process pretty expedited, whatever, fast. Export. Into our temp kind of folder that I've been using. Kitchen counter. No sink, I guess. Right. All right, so let's go back to our good old trellis pal. Let's see what he can cook for us. Yep, that looks pretty good to me. Yep, that looks pretty good. Let's extract that bad boy. Okay, so I'm happy. So we took a couple prompts and a bit of Photoshop skill, but it comes with the territory. Like again, thinking that you can use AI without any sorts of modification, either on model, texture, or stuff like that, you'll be disappointed. Or, I mean, at the same time, depending on your usage and your goals, maybe you can get away with a lot of things. But me, I mean, I still need to modify heavily most of the stuff, but it's still, it would take me hours to model that. And the texturing, this is where I don't even know how I would make it look as good as that. Oh, wow, thank you. Okay, we gotta start over, I guess. It's a little issue sometimes. Come on, give it to us. It's kind of really perfect, so I really want it. Okay, it has holes in the back, and there's something weird on the side. You can see here, there's a bit of a Maybe we can play with the generation setting a bit. Maybe lower the strength. Sometimes it's trying too hard with micro details, and it end up giving unnecessary little kind of glitch like that. Little faces that don't belong anywhere. Again, I can edit it. It's not an issue. But sometimes by just tweaking a bit of the guidance strength, you can really it can really fix it. Sometimes you need more, sometimes you need less. It really depends on the model. It's kind of a per model thing. See, I think that kind of fixed it. There you go. There's still a tiny holes, but on the side, but that's really more manageable. It's more of a dent, and the back doors are not there, so that's great. Perfect. Let's extract this GLB. Yeah, I'm really happy with the texture work. It really, it absolutely worked pretty well. Do 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 do. There we go. That looks good to me. Again, handles are a bit disaligned here, but can probably work with that still. Okay, so let's come back here. Let's do our classic little manipulation that we always have to do. So download. Let's rename that to kitchen counter, no sink. Let's go. Come on. Okay, content, models, kitchen. Okay, why is this such a hard kitchen? Jeez. Okay, new folder. Now let's extract our little texture. All right. Also, bam! I switched to 7Z, and there's a plugin. Well, it's kind of a, yeah, I guess it's a plugin because I think 7Z is open source. But at least I can get a dark mode, and I don't get the annoying prompt to buy the software. Kitchen counter, no sink. Texture. There you go. All right, let's go back here. Unreal. Kitchen, no sink. Import. Yes, please. All right, let's do the right thing and create a material right away instead of always doing it after and just ended up having two materials for nothing. Kitchen, counter, no, sink, retro. All right. Let's move that to its proper place. Let's do our texture stuff right away. It's 1024. I think I'm gonna leave it at 1024, but I will still no maps and no filter. We'll see. Maybe we'll drop it down to 512. But actually, I feel like probably. It really depends on how much I scale it and how big it is, obviously. So let's see what it looks like. Yeah, I'm gonna sharpen that texture as well for sure. A bit bigger. Not even close. Okay, still very low. Let's bring that bad boy about the same height as the other counter. Okay, that's not bad at all. Now let's just sharpen that a bit. Let's see how it looks already. That's pretty good. Center it more a bit. It's not like crazy damaged, but I think it works still. Okay, let's see maybe how it looks here. It's pretty dark, eh? Well, I mean, it's also just dark in the kitchen a bit. But I just feel like those two pieces are really obscured. Can I maybe... Oh, it's going to do it on both. Oh, no, if I... Yeah, for some reason, it doesn't work. Let's see if I can bump up the radius a tad. It's already big now. The problem is that it's going to make the light freak out of it. Maybe more to strengthen the radius. See, that's already a bit better. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I think I like it. Is it still a bit maybe low? For crouch. Looks about the same height. See, I'm coming here to do kitchen stuff. This is still a bit too dark for me. Let's just clear that up a bit. I mean, it's already pretty bright. It's the shadows that are... The only downside is that it's really hard to edit the texture once it's unwrapped like that, because what is what, you know? Yeah. So... I don't know, maybe I can just a little bit this one. Oops. Oh, okay. So, yeah. I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. So what do we do about that corner? I can put the buffer back to see how it feels. Oh, that's the... The wrong material. Okay. It's just pictures. It's not my favorite. It doesn't look that great at all. I guess it's not so bad compared to the other one. When I'm looking at it. Bigger. Okay, can I get the local transform? What's that feel? I mean, it definitely fills the corner pretty well. Yeah, you know, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. I don't know if I could try to put a few cocktails on the table. Where's the glass? Glass and bottle. Yeah, but it's a whole kit. I'm gonna show us the same kit. Yeah, it looks a bit too IRS for that, I'd say, first and foremost. Could try to split it all, but meh. One thing's for sure is that I could maybe bring like in there. Yeah, I mean, you just add a little something. Thinking, I'd like to maybe get another pile of plates. Must be a better way to. No, I can't really plain cut that stuff. Because the only way I found out to do it so far, it's pretty tedious, if I'm honest. But I guess there is no other choice. So it's just that I gotta take the stuff and I know it's a bit big. Because the tricky part is to make sure that I don't paint over anything else on like another model, which is a bit hard sometimes. Especially like this one that has like tons of like crevasse and bullshit like that. And there's not a lot of space to see what we're doing, so that makes it a bit harder. I see him. I think I'm getting some other stuff. Oh no, okay. How's that? A nice little bunch of little crevasse. Because obviously, if you miss a tiny spot, then it's gonna split the mesh weirdly. There's already holes in it though, which is a bit of a problem. You can fix the holes after though. Okay, let's try it like that. I'm not convinced. So let's separate. See, no, there's a bunch of little fragments I didn't got. Let's see. So, wait, I didn't do accept. Can I cleanse that shit? No. Okay, well, fuck that. Let's do this. So, I think I'm gonna have to model piece by piece. So I already had a pot here. Let's get that pot. I'd like to have like a bit of broken dishes, but maybe I can check for like let's try it like that. Can you give me pile of, I'm afraid the pile is gonna make it like broken plates. Yeah, I mean, I did assume that it was gonna go that way a bit. There's like tiles that are broken. I mean, like maybe one pile of a couple plates, not like a mountain of plates. I meant more like a small, like one small pile of broken plate. So like maybe 4, 5 plates stacked, not a gigantic pile like you did. Several stacks. I don't know if I could use that as a decal, but again, it's too much. I could maybe like go and cut a few plates. Yeah, I'm just not sure. Let's see what we got with the one pile. Okay, that's better. But still, that's still a gigantic pile. Okay, so okay, just a stack. Let's try with not a pile, but just one stack of plates. I mean, he's not wrong. A pile is a pile. I guess the stack is the better term for what I'm looking for. Because it went well. I mean, maybe we can try to putt meanwhile. What's cool about that putt is I could maybe shove something in it to make it cooler. The only the trickier part is when you want to get some super gory stuff. It's a bit trickier because Pete is limited in his allowed goriness. Jesus, that's like a dark hole, like a black hole. It's fine. It's fine. We'll make it work. It's all about making it work at the end of the day, ultimately. Let's call it but one. So this, I'm not gonna make a separate folder. because it's getting a bit much. So I'm just gonna take that and bring that. I already have a pots and pan kit, so I'm just gonna drop it here. And now let's try that pile of that stack of plate. Okay, yeah, I think this is gonna work great. I think this is gonna work great. I wish it was a bit less high, but again, we'll make it work. It's because sometimes I like, you know, like if I go back to my Unreal, so like if we, why am I middle dark? Okay, so as an example, all of that is part of the same model. It's not stuff, I guess it shows, but so it's definitely I think better optimized than having a bunch of tiny models, but it doesn't always work that great. Like, you know, this one was fine. I had to heavily edit a lot of the texturing. And again, if we're doing like a realistic game, that wouldn't work. Not even close. But again, I think for what we're doing is it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Works pretty well. Okay. So, oh yeah, that's pretty good. So let's extract. I have a. I don't think I have it. Did I import it yet? I don't think so. Jesus. That is just my my home server cloud that I use. It's like iCloud, but for my own, for my home. I can't type today. Although I say that, I can't type most of the day. It's because when I work in the studio, it's a Mac on top of it, so like that's pretty much the only way I can share stuff easily. So I think that's the latest sound. I don't know if I'm gonna use it here. But I like it. It's just kind of a siren thing. So let's just maybe shove it in there just to have a bit of sound for now. Definitely maybe not gonna be the final sound that's in there. But okay, let's go back to there's a little hole here. Maybe maybe try to simplify and also more resolution. Okay, so let's go into audio. So I guess BGM-ish. Let's bring that in here. Let's make a tiny cue. It's not necessarily the way I'm using them, but it's always best practice from what I understand instead of using the actual sound. So let's bring it here. That's probably going to be so freaking loud. Hear it again. It's gonna get faster and faster. There's like a drop, I guess. I was trying to make it like psychotic and kind of pushing. And then it restart. So yeah, I kind of like it. It almost have a bit of a movie trailer vibe where like when it drops a little bit, and then you would see the title of the game. Anyway, it's just something that I like to do. It's fun. I'm a sound engineer. At least I was for the better part of my life. So let's loop that. Be turned out like 2.8. Just to get a bit of ambience. I guess we could do the footstep. I think that that's tile. I don't have tile sounds yet, but I guess I can use the I think I can use the concrete, I think. What else do I have? Dirt, no. Leaves, no. Metal, not really. Sand, snow, water, wood. I'm gonna try the concrete, see how it feels. It sounds very concretey, yeah? It's because I'm just waiting for winter to be over and I want to do a lot of Foley sound. I have everything I need to record sound, so like I really want to record my own footstep sets of everything, because that really sounds like I have tiles downstairs, so I could. No, it's ceramic. Although I guess that could also be ceramic as well. But yeah, okay. So we got that. I feel like it's kind of missing something in the middle, but at the same time, what the fuck are you gonna have in the middle of Oh, I have an idea. What if we take that and duplicate it and make a kitchen island with it from the back piece, since we have a back piece. Kind of like that. How does that feel? Oh yeah, I kind of like it, and it fills the emptiness around here. And yeah, it's the same as that, but I mean, you have counters that are the same. The back face could definitely be a bit more clear. So let's fix that. And hope that the computer doesn't crash. It's hard to tell where's the back face, but I guess it's a bit of that. It's hard to see. You can see that these are the frames, and maybe these are the back panels. Oh yeah, there's one there, one there, One there. How many back panels is there? 3 or 4? It's 4. Where's the fourth one? Is it in there? I think it's in there. Okay, that's a weird wrap up, but it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Okay, let's try maybe the lazy way. See if we can get away with it a bit. And let's bring those shadow back up, back down. I mean, too much. It's just like that, I guess. Just a bit. How does that look? Looks okay, I guess. Okay, yeah, it cleared it up a bit. Yeah, it's just so at least when we put the flashlight, like I don't mind that it's dark like that. It's fine. There's no light shining up to it, but when you put your flashlight, you want to see that like completely dark. Maybe I want to move the light a bit now, though. Yeah, I want it more like, but it's because it's not projecting a lot, so that's why it's there actually. Because if I move it too far, it's getting a lot harder to see the stuff in the background. It's not so bad. I did push the radius a bit. I think that helps. I'm almost didn't think to. I don't think if I bring another one, it's gonna help. It's gonna too intense. So, so I still want to try maybe to add a few garbage bag that I have. Where are these bad boys? Do we want to maybe a bit of debris? Oh, these are decals. 3D. Nah, trash bag. Give me my trash bags. Can just pile a few here, maybe. I need to cut off the decals, though. Same thing for that. Okay, I like that. I like this one especially because it kind of looks like there's body parts in it. With the right angle, especially. So maybe get this one a bit of a pivot thing. Yeah, kind of like that. Now, where's my blood? Is this one? Yeah. So maybe we're gonna slightly reduce that size-wise. Whoops, not like that. Like that. And shove that underneath. Like that. The only thing is I thought I made a different material for these guys. You sure I did, actually. Maybe that's already the modifications. Usually they don't look as dark as in the living room for some reasons. Or maybe I want the pile in the other corner. Okay, yeah. I mean, let's dig that. Let's maybe just do the decal size a bit. So more under. I see, that's kind of nice. It fills that corner a bit. I'm still sure that there's something wrong with the material. Maybe it's when I did my migrations and stuff didn't save properly. I'll fix that probably later. They look kind of too real, if that makes sense. It's just... Hey, I'd say that is nearly completion. I'm gonna add a couple decals here and here. A couple more pots and pans, maybe, to fill the counter here. But I think that's gonna be about it. All right, folks, it's been an hour. Let's cut it here for now. I'll finish off camera and I'll update on the next devlog. And the next devlogs are gonna be, the next room and the final room, at least. The final room that hasn't been built yet, because all of these rooms, they're probably gonna have variations down the line and whatnot. Also, I guess I want to show I made the door, and it is, I need to put my void box behind, but it is leading back to the hallway and so on and so forth. There we go. All right, folks, so that's it for me. Appreciate your love and support. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And that's it. I'm done.